Hey guys, what's going on? Lux here, and I guess it's about damn time I uploaded a video to my new channel, right? I was kind of waiting for Black Ops 2 to come out before I uploaded anything because I didn't want to start off my new channel with Modern Warfare 3 gameplay because I fucking hate that game. It sucks, and I have a love-hate relationship with all of the Call of Duties, but Modern Warfare 3 towards the end, I just hated it so bad. And so I didn't want to start off my channel with that, and considering the fact that I sold the game about a month ago, it's not like I could go in and record a gameplay anyway. So yeah, I really had no choice but to wait. And before I get into the topic of today's commentary, which, obviously will be Black Ops 2, I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing to my new channel, guys, and for sticking with me. Because I know you didn't have to, but you did, and it really means a lot. And, obviously, if you haven't figured it out by now, I am partnered with Yeousch, and that was the biggest reason for me creating a new channel, for starting over. And while that wasn't my first choice, my previous channel had some issues with AdSense, and therefore it couldn't be partnered. So I ultimately had to make the choice whether to, just stay unpartnered or create a whole new channel. And in the end, I decided that there were a lot more reasons for me starting a channel than against it. And, I decided to think of this as an opportunity to start fresh, start over, and do things right from the start. Because when I first started this channel, I had no clue what I was doing. And even though I feel that way still sometimes now, at least I have a little bit more experience now doing this whole YouTube thing. So yeah, and I did get partnered back in July, and it sucks that it's taken this long, but I am finally happy to say that I am a part of the Yeousch network, and, I'm super excited. So, once again, thanks for sticking with me, guys. And if you are new to my channel, definitely, thanks for watching this video and for not clicking off yet. And if you like what you see, at least this commentary, definitely consider subscribing and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Right, so Black Ops 2. I guess this will be my, obligatory first impressions video. I have to say I was not looking forward to this game. I was kind of neutral when it came to Black Ops 2 because I was incredibly disappointed with Modern Warfare 3 when it was released. MW2 was my favorite Call of Duty. It was the first Call of Duty I had ever played, and maybe that had something to do with it, the fact that it was the first one, but I wasn't a huge fan of Black Ops. And so when when they said that Modern Warfare 3 was coming out, I was super excited. I kept up with all the info, and everything looked amazing. And, at first the game was okay, but towards the end, it was horrible. It was so bad, and I hate it. It is my least favorite Call of Duty, right behind World at War, and I really don't have much experience with World at War, so that's how much I hate that game now. And I can't say that I love Black Ops 2. I definitely can't say it. It's only been a week. This game's only been out a week, and I can't say that I love it. And it's funny because a lot of people on Twitter are already like, oh, this game is amazing, it's perfect, I love it. And I'm curious to see what you guys are going to be saying once the honeymoon phase is over and, 2-3 months later. Because it's that Call of Duty phase. You love it, then you hate it, and, everyone goes back to the previous Call of Duties, and, it's the same shit, right? So, the campaign, I did it, I played it, it wasn't that long. I think it was about 6 hours long, and I think that's how long Modern Warfare 3's campaign took me. It wasn't anything spectacular, it had a couple twists and turns, but it was enjoyable, a lot more so than Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3's campaign. I'll have to say that much. At least in my opinion, I thought it was better. You could have an entirely different opinion than me. I don't know. Let me know. Zombies, I'm so excited for zombies. I didn't get into zombies until Black Ops. World at War, like I said, I didn't play much of World at War. That just, I just didn't enjoy it. And so I didn't get into zombies until Black Ops came out. And that's when I learned, about strategies and stuff, running a train and all that stuff, and getting to high rounds. And it was pretty awesome, when you play with people that know what they're doing. considering I have no ideas. I'm a zombies noob. So if you're into zombies and you know, want to teach me some tips and tricks and stuff, or just, you know, want to help me get to those high rounds, definitely add me because I definitely want to find some pretty cool zombie players to play this with. I tried out in Nuketown, and did some transit, and it's fun, it's enjoyable. The fucking little gremlins are terrifying. They freak me out. They're like little golems with tiny bodies, and they freak me out. So yeah, I scream, and it's sad, but they scare me. As for multiplayer, I have always enjoyed the fact that Treyarch never included death streaks, and there's no second chance whatsoever. I am so thankful, and Treyarch, you know, that is amazing. That is amazing right there, and that makes this game better than Modern Warfare 3 just with that. Just with that alone, it makes it better. Combat training, I really love the way they redid combat training. They made it so much better because combat training was cool, right? You know, it was nice to be able to practice getting to know the maps, you know, getting a feel for all the guns. It was cool. However, you know, to me, it seemed like a waste of time. But now, considering you can level up and get XP, you know, at the same rate or half that rate of normal XP, that's awesome because, you know, when I'm by myself, I could at least play now because I don't have to worry about getting stuck in a team full of randoms and losing and having that hurt my stats. You know, I'm a fucking stat whore. I know. I'm bad. I'm vain. You know, actually, I don't quite care so much about having a high KD as long as it's somewhat respectable. But my win-loss, that's what I'm really obsessed with. And that's the main reason why I'm playing on my secondary account. You'll notice this is my Cupcake Grenade account and not my main account. And that's simply because I knew how bad connections and matchmaking would be. So I don't want to have any fake losses on my record because that just pisses me off. So if you want to game with me, you can add this account. I'll probably be playing on this for a couple weeks until they completely fix all the bugs that this game has. So, you know, definitely if you want to, add me up. What else can I say that I love about this game? The Pick 10 class system, amazing, because I'm not the type of person that uses secondary weapons. I really don't. So being able to choose a second perk or even a third attachment to a gun, that's going to be so amazing. And it's definitely going to spice up my classes. I'm going to have a lot more variety, and it's going to be awesome to see what kind of combinations I can come up with. So I'm pretty excited about that. Well, the gameplay's coming to an end. It wasn't the most spectacular gameplay, guys, but it was the first one I could get where I didn't really get my ass handed to me that bad. I actually went positive. But, you know, as I play more now, I'm getting used to the guns and unlocking a lot more gear and expanding my horizons. So you will definitely see better gameplay from me soon. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time. See ya!